Welcome back to YILDIZ Readings 5D. Grab a cuppa, sit back and relax. All the information for bookings is at the end of this video. Welcome back. We are here to do the karmic third party energy. Now this one message that came through for me may be for a pocket group of the karmics, not all of them, and that's because it's a very specific message. I do feel this particular individual on this week, there is a little bit of boredom happening here. There is a little bit of manipulation that maybe something that was done in the dark is coming out, and it doesn't look very pretty, I'll be perfectly honest. I do feel that this person is hiding something from counterpart, and I feel that it is due to the fact that they've become a little bit bored. It serves a purpose in their sense, but there is this lack mentality coming through, and I do feel that they feel to a point they're a little bit bored with this connection. They're needing it maybe from a financial attribute of things, but they're also seeking some sense of adventure, seeking some sense of connectedness. Okay, this has been coming up for a bit, but it's, you know, certain synchronistic messages have been coming through. Now, I'm going to get an astrology card because I'm building upon the story. Now, we do have the Seven of Cups in the past tense position. And I sense it was coming from this, okay, was this my dream? Was this, you know, fantasy orientation? We just had the moon in Pisces. It's very much driven by, okay, what is my dream? What is it going to look like? And I feel it's a little bit risque. It really does, especially with the South Node of Scorpio. If this is something that a person did in the past, it does feel that the past is coming back to actually haunt them. And they could be currently dealing and facing with those consequences, or currently going through the midst of this. So I feel through this fantasy and this lust-related energy, that it feels unfair at the heart of it. This can be their integrity coming through, having to face the shadow of what was done in the dark. What is this fantasy card in the past, please? What is this in relation to for the karmic third party? And yeah, there's been two messages coming through. This is a situation relating to the past. We have Sagittarius here. We have something to do with Jupiter. It was like, okay, you know, at a point I thought my life was going to go a particular way. It didn't. I do feel some of them may have stepped back from this connection at a point and maybe in a separation phase, maybe intertwined themselves with another person. But something that was done in the dark, there is a question mark over a child, and that is for a particular group, but there could have been an immaturity in relation to it. I do feel for some, it's almost like they're thinking about what would get their lives back on track, but I do feel for some it might have been that they entertained another individual. This could have been while they were married, and it caused conflict. And I do feel this was an intimate transaction with an energy. This did end up going at a foundation level a little bit too far. At the foundation of it, there is regret. But it's, you know, it's almost like they didn't really want to choose what left or right. But it feels this week it's almost forcing them. If they have been on the fence, and maybe they do themselves have a twin flame, and that's for some, not all. It may be that this individual is actually being freed from this circumstance, but it is by having this rebirth this week that this is coming a full 360. I do feel somebody is putting pressure on them to make a decision. I also feel it can be that they were dealing with the paranoia that a divine masculine was having interactions with another individual. This can be due to shadow work that they had with previous connections. And I feel this could be causing a lot of conflict. There could be an argument that comes up. Some of these things might have happened a very long time ago, and they're coming up in a sense of causing conflict within the connection. Yeah, I feel this was last year. I don't feel this was, for some, it was quite a while away. I kind of get the feeling that they almost felt that this sounds really bad. By no means is this judgment. The way it's coming through is like they felt they got away with it. So to a degree, it's like, okay, you know, we've gone past that. We're getting back into balance, and the emotion came back again. Some of this has been gossip that has come through the grapevine, or this person is about to be found out. A circumstance is going to play out on the external to require questioning of this. But for some, it is just a conversation, an argument between the twin flame and the karmic third party. What is this action, please, that the karmic is taking? I actually feel it's taken. Yeah, it's something that the person didn't know about. I think counterpart didn't know about this, but clarity is coming through. This can cause a separation of home. I also feel the family members around them maybe is maybe doing the same thing. Yeah, this is going in for a fight. This is the counterpart actually bringing this to a head. Bringing it to a head. I'm hearing the term justification, but you know, in the sense of justification, I don't feel that it was necessarily justified, but it's like they're trying to give a reason why it was justified. Yeah, this is to do with things in the past, that occurred, old patterns being repeated. Yeah, something that's hidden. It's like this person is repeating a behavior. This can be something that they're looking back to in the past. Maybe it worked. Maybe it kept the connection together. It might have been a, you know, child out of wedlock, so to speak, for some. This person may have had a child, and because of that, both them and counterpart were quite balanced. I don't feel this is going anywhere, guys. I do feel this week it does feel as though, you know, the cat's out of the bag, so to speak. Okay, how is counterpart dealing with this? Okay, whatever it is, they're not impressed. They are not impressed by this in the least. Let's have a look. And then we'll get into the extension, because this is pretty clear cut this week. Very cold, very stagnant. I wouldn't say, no, actually stagnant's the incorrect word. I'm going to get a ruin cast for what we need to know about inside this circumstance. I don't know. This feels heavy. This feels really heavy. Whatever this information is, this is a betrayal of the next level. This is like a betrayal of the next level. Betrayal of trust. Betrayal. I do not feel this is divine masculine. I feel this is the karmic. I don't feel it's divine feminine. Okay, the ruin we have, it's in reverse, in association with the karmic third party. Yeah, fire. Mars at the moment is in Aquarius, I believe. This is going to be war of words. This is going to be war connected to this karmic situation. The constellation's Libra. The planet is Mars. The day is Tuesday. Keep an eye on that date and be cautious. Cautious with wearing red during this time as well, and that's for external people cross-watching. Mundane. Victory, honor, justice, laws, balance, self-sacrifice, and righteousness. Oh. Okay, esoteric, magical equilibrium, selflessness, spiritual purity. Reversed, paralysis, lack of commitment, and impotency. So this is closing this cycle out with this individual. The truth has come out, the cat is out of the bag, the twin flame is looking at it like this is the closure that we need. I'll show you the cards. We're going to dig deeper into this read, but whatever this is, be it this person has betrayed them, gone external to the relationship, you know, maybe not paid attention to it or honoured it the way it needed to be. I do feel they've had enough of helping. I do feel they've had enough of empathizing and understanding. And help from above is in reverse. Heart of the matter, love in reverse. Painting the roses red in reverse. It's almost like a total cutting of it and a total, like, I don't believe anything you say. We're going to dig deeper into this. If you do want to come through and join us, the link is directly below. I'm going to pull one more outcome card for Divine Masculine, and we'll finish reading this and then we'll get straight into the read. Now, with this, promises victory in a sense of justice being done. It calls upon us to be honourable, courageous and loyal to whatever cause we are involved in, even if it involves a degree of self-sacrifice. This is the way the counterpart is looking at this individual. Such qualities are found by connecting with our inner moral core, developing the backbone necessary to commit to ourselves completely. Reverse suggests impotency, paralysis, caused by a lack of commitment. No matter how much enthusiasm you may have, in principle, a failure to take action will weaken you. So it's weakened the connection now. So spiritually speaking, this is not vibrating at that level. One more card at the heart of it for Divine Masculine. Do come through and have a look at Divine Masculine's energy, because you'll get further. Just making a major decision associated with this, where they feel they belong in relation to this. In the past, it may have been that these two individuals maybe had a family. Maybe there was a situation relating to a child and there was questioning. Maybe this person needed them due to being unwell. But there's been more commitment on one side of the fence than the other. Some cat has got out of the bag. Information has risen to the surface. It could be to do with a justice situation, and they could be going home and away from the karmic energy, but finding a new tribe. Love and light, come through and have a look. Otherwise, I'll see you next week and on live on Fridays. If you haven't clicked the bell and subscribed, I'd love to see you. Come date me, as I say, on YouTube. And for 2022, we have a lot more new content. Romance reads, twin flame updates. Yes, we have the Members Hub online, so come through and join us. And giveaways. Very separately, 2 channels being launched, as well as the Membership Hub on my website. So please click the bell. I'll see you soon, and come and join us for the lives and the super chats. Any questions, DM me.